what we do, we align our thought process with the children. Children want to get into music, dance, but we said no, you have to get some degree. So entrepreneurship doesn't start from parents and the peer pressure, or it is the children. We ask them what they want to do, how they want to take the path. They know themselves what they are good about. That's number one. When you talk about artisans or with respect to creativity, creativity comes by letting them be what they are. Letting them choose what they want to choose. And now NEP, I see that a lot of things are coming back, and we are in the times when national education policy is wanting that to happen. We were thinking one more policy, we did not know how it will go forward, but today, if you see in higher education, students are picking up dance over some other subject. The students who are pursuing law have taken music. So until we don't blend disciplines and learning being at the center, then what they're supposed to learn, I believe that will answer. Entrepreneurship also, we think when they grow older they can pick up entrepreneurship. Today you teach them young, don't use these words to them. Let them, give them the product and ask them just go and talk about it. Make poster and teach them, and it should be a tool for them. Your teaching should be a tool, should be facilitation. You have to stop teaching them. We have to be facilitators. There's a second way we can allow this to happen. So teachers have to be facilitators. And
so is there something being done in the education policy or some initiative towards skilling to come forward than just educating, which is not relevant to the...
Absolutely, and that's the reason we established Hunar Skill Development Center. And Hunar Skill Development Center, actually that logo we released, we actually released during inauguration of this C4 conclave which happened at HSNC University. What is happening in NEP is each institution has to have a skill development center. The skill has to be integrated with the curriculum. Without skilling, you cannot give a degree. So skill is integral part. It's fine, it's happening now, but skilling has also been introduced to the secondary education now. Coming 3 years, you will see that skilling is very important part in the school level as well, primary and secondary level as well. So skilling at the center, so now vocational education is an integral part, is the, I would say that is the blood of the whole system of the body. So India, if you talk about foreign languages, we are thinking as a skills. Artisans, why we are coordinating or why we are doing, because they have to be entrepreneurs in this direction. So we have to touch base with the ground in the country. They have to learn this art of connecting with the artisans. That is also skilling. So skilling is overall not a new skill, but even collaborating and creating this culture that they have to be learners. One more thing I will add, entrepreneurship is not about just starting something new. What we do under NEP, that we are in university, street vendors or street entrepreneurs, how you help them survive. The skill of teaching them is also entrepreneurial part of it. So I believe if I could answer your part, otherwise
good to know that. Good to know that. So now we come to public-private partnership. Take an example of Tata Stripe. They have partnered with state governments to skill thousands of youth in industry-oriented manner and placing them in jobs actually matching their talents. So my question is to Sunita ji, that how can the private and public sectors collaborate to create sustainable opportunities for youth?
Actually, there is a person in HR in my company who has to do nothing but just look at people and see what they're good at. Sometimes the person is doing one work, but he's not good at that. He's good at something else.
Most of us are
mismatch. So what they have to do is they have to get him out of there and get him into where he wants to be. So not only do we see that if he's playing around with images, or if he's playing around with AI, put him in the technology thing, put him in the AI thing. If a person is interested in accounts or wants to argue about accounts, put him in the accounts thing. But let him do it. Let him see for himself whether his aptitude is there. Let him go all out. Because just because he's graduated as a chemist and he comes to you as a chemist and you think of him as a chemist and put him in the laboratory, that doesn't mean he becomes a chemist. You know, he is a chemist, but he's not becoming a chemist. So you have to, there was one person who just goes around looking at people. And this I learned from Reliance. Our old man, Mr. Dhiru Bhai, used to do only that. He used to just go around his company and look at people, pick up people and take them somewhere else. You know?
Very hands-on.
Very hands-on.
Yeah.
No education, but very hands-on.
Yes. So, I must say this has been very insightful discussion. And if we have to empower our youth, if we have to use them as a growth engine, we need to invest in their education, skilling, and create an environment for entrepreneurship and startups and things like that. And to the youth present over here, I will say that you should not just wait for the opportunities, rather move ahead and create the opportunities. Thank you, thanks a lot.